When you're gone. Okay, I did that one on purpose. Anyway, When You're Gone is playing. Anyway, the bonus song for this stream, if it plays, is Ghost by Halsey. So if that plays, you guys will get some bonus information. Turning down my volume a little bit. Anyway, welcome to stream. So we're doing MossClan. It's the last clan of the streams. I have leopard spots coded in as lost in case she wants to join to be with Sharp Daisy and Melcare. And let's just hop into it. We're also going to immediately start with the Melcare babies being apprentices, so that's fun. Time skip. I see births and deaths. Oh my god! Galaxy Clan, why can't you have this luck? Okay, we'll give you the information. We did save leopard spots from dying. I'm not going to tell you how she died. Anyway, leopard spots joined. Rain Mask has gotten a stomach ache. Wheatheart is no longer grieving. Leopard Spots and Sharp Daisy became mates. Excuse me? What? What happened? Why? Streakstar? Hello? I don't even know how to react to that. Anyway, Stormy Wing is no longer having green cough. Ice Shard has a running nose. Dust Bunny took food from a two-leg. Yellow cough killed Flock Shadow. I'm so, upsetting. Rest in peace. Copperpaw went on a long walk this morning deep and fought, and then hurt his paws. Flickerpaw is apprentice to Sharp Daisy. Lightpaw is apprentice to Lake Spots. There's gonna be ads in about 1 minute. Model Iris decided, oh my god. What is this moon? What is this moon? Chestnut Paw became a medicine cat. What's going on? Hantu recovered from light cough. Why is Moon 1 always crazy? Hi, Streakstar. You're considering expanding the borders. Why did you kill someone? My laptop is dying. I don't have it plugged in. Give me a second. Sorry, Yoshi. You gotta move. You're in the way of the wire. Sorry, buddy. There's ads right now. I'm gonna hydrate before I dihydrate after I plug this in. Okay, hydrating before I dihydrate. They were slowly losing their patience with each other. Well then. Well then. Anyway. I think they were arguing near a thunder path or something. And like heat of the moment maybe. Piper Arch is assigning the cats to Dawn Patrol. Model Iris is checking up on the warriors. Alpheus is regretting not going to sleep earlier. Tin Willow thinks about taking on a new apprentice. Well, I mean, there's Chestnut Paw. And Chestnut Paw flatly insults a clanmate's appearance and is cold and never sits still. Became a medicine cat. Ash Sleep is craving the taste of shrew, and let's do some mediating to try to prevent something like that. Hi, let's do, let's do Trickle Blotch and Rain Mask, because look at this. That's not good. That didn't go down. Hantu is exhausted after patrol. Peachy wonders if his two legs miss him. Silverback took a long walk on her own to mourn Tulip Beetle in private. I'm so sad. Wheatheart has the apprentices very engaged in a very tall tale. Leopard Spots wonders what Tin Willow is up to. Milkhair wants to get to know Howpaw better. Cute. Dust Bunny didn't get enough sleep. Also, yeah, Leopard Spots. What is with you and Bumblebuzz immediately joining Moon 1? Lake Spots tries to set a good example. Leap Swirl wants to go on a patrol. Stormy Wing is curious about the other clans. Leaf Cave is wondering what the inside of a two-leg den looks like. Ice Shard purrs as a cool breeze hits him. Chasing Zoom is craving the taste of bird. Trickle Blotch got startled by a squirrel. Sharp Daisy trying to set a good example for younger cats. And, I mean, your mate joined, so there's that. Rubble Spider is feeling content with the little things in life. Sky Dusk is sharing tongues of Howpaw. Twilight Fur is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Oleander Khan knows he's doing the best he can, but he feels guilty anyway. Flintmore insists that Tulip Beetle isn't gone. I'm so sad. Tamago Spot wants to compliment Wheatheart's fighting techniques. Maki Ivy wonders if StarClan has given Alpheus any prophecies. Cloudy Chomp is drinking water from a nearby stream. Basalt Rock stayed the longest at Flock Shadow's vigil. Freezepaw daydreams about being a warrior in Tiger Clan. Copperpaw's pretending to be busy, and you were, like, up to something on your own, too, weren't you? Went for a long walk deep in Fa and ran over harsh ground. So, yeah, something's going on with Copperpaw. Jasmine Paw is asking Twilight for questions about warrior life. Howpaw is acting angsty. Milkweed Paw tries to do too much at once and defeatedly asks Stormy Wing for help. Perch Paw wonders if Leopard Spots was a good apprentice. I'd say she was. Oh, one thing that I know, like, is technically not canon, but it can still stay canon. In the Galaxy Clan side of things, Leopard Spots had the patrol where she did a backflip just to show off to someone and cheer them up. And that's so cute when she was mentored by Pete Main. And I think, like, Pete Main did that for someone else, though. I'm not quite sure. Just off the top of my head. Heatherpaw saw a big scary dog today. Flickerpaw asked Milkweedpaw if she's ready to be a warrior. Flickerpaw is loving and interested in oddities. Cute. Pete Main did it for Rowancaw. Lightpaw is wondering just how good at swimming he really is, and he's confident and splashes in puddles. Icebelt doesn't think she achieved all that she should have. Rainmask saw a pair of 2 legs near camp today. And then from Milkweed Paw down, they can't patrol yet because MossClan doesn't send apprentices out until they're 8 moons. So let me go do all the fake patrols so that they don't actually go out. Fake patrol, they're not doing anything. And let's go do the actual patrols. So Howlpaw, let's send you out a Skystar. I'm doing okay. I had my before stream McDonald's this time. It's not raining. Practice teamwork. Sometimes the best thing of all is just to get an apprentice to get the chance to feel equal. Milk Hair, I kind of want to send you out with Leopard. Also, I made their in-game parent Frosty Dapple just so that they're related. Leopard Spots and Milk Hair twine around each other in camp, chirping excitedly with the anticipation of getting to go out training together. It's been forever since they've been able to hang out. That's so cute. It's like the game knows. They barely left camp before Leopard Spots is off, leading them both on an enchanting, feral, glorious romp for the territory. Heedless of any border in her way, wild and free, and rich in pure excitement, to crash along with her best friend, laughing and skidding and bouncing like kits. It's like fresh prey blood on tongue, like the first sun being a new leaf. This is just essential. They need to do this more often. That's adorable! That is so cute. That's so cute. I'm so happy Leopard Spots joined. Skydust can go out with Peachy and Wheatheart. Everyone has a nice practice session. Silverback, Dust Bunny, Freezepaw, and Ice Shard. I hear a dog wandering upstairs. Hello, large dog. Silverback barked at a dog. Good job. Basalt Rock, Flintmore, and Jasmine Paw. We see fish. Flintmore gets fish. We can do a random solo. Trickleblotch. Sunning. Just the place to warm up. Trickleblotch stretches, claws digging into the ground as he soaks in the warmth into his muscles. I'm she/her today. Thank you. Lake Spots can go out with Piper Arch and Maki Ivy and Copperpaw. Red Fox. Fails to drive with a fox, but no one was injured. Rebel Spider can go out with Leap Swirl and bring along Chasing Zoom. Nice spot the sun. Sunlight feels great. Twilight Fur, who I did code in. Forgot to mention that. Hantu, Sharp Daisy. Disguise their scent. Finds nothing to disguise their scent and no prey. Cloudy Chomp, Stormy Wing, Oleandercaw. Swarm up 2 legs. Okay, we got a bunch of prey. And Tamago Spot can go out. Badger set. Tamago Spot got bit. That's not good. A bloodied cat limps back into camp to report the whole sorry adventure. Oh, Tamago. We can send out 2 cats instead of 3 for a couple times next moon. Alpheus can go out with Tin Willow. Alpheus ponders one of life's little ironies with a small smile. It's at least funny how elder leaves are suited for easing the pains of clan's elders. The tree isn't named for that. There's an old myth of a medicine cat asking an ancient tree for advice. But sometimes the coincidence amuses Alpheus. And then model Iris. Getting dandelions. Unfortunately, MossClan doesn't seem to be the only thing after dandelions. Well then. Well, that was a moon. Someone said to check out the Dark Forest, actually. Dark Forest. Watching the shadows, sitting at the Star Clan border, feeling the day start the blur. Resenting the clan that exiled him, wonders where everything went wrong. Well then, anyway. Rainmask doesn't have stomach-ache, but she did trip and sprain her paw. Tin Willow no longer has a running nose. Icipelt is no longer grieving. Ashleep also tripped, but only bruised her pride. Leaf Cave is no longer grieving. Ice Shard's running nose is gone. Basalt Rock got a running nose. Cloudy Chomp's pelt is looking better. Copperpaw's cracked pads have healed, and then got a running nose. Jasmine Paw was so busy helping another cat, he was nearly late for his own warrior ceremony. He rushes to sit down, making it just in time. Strixar gazes proudly at him as she names him Jasmine Aster after his heart. Strixar chats with Alpheus about what it's like to be a medicine cat. Are you feeling guilty about the whole murder situation? Piper Arch wants to surprise a clanmate with a gift. That's cute. Model Iris is thinking about her life choices. Alpheus purrs as he listens to Cloudy Chomp talk about nothing in particular. That's cute. Yes, Snarf is just a name in the code now. It can generate anywhere. Tin Willow is humming a tune he heard in her 2-leg place. Chestnut Paw is keeping something hidden in the back of the medicine cat den. That's a little suspicious, Chestnut. Ashleep can't find Skydusk anywhere. Let's mediate. Well, speaking of trying to find Skydusk. Look at this. Okay, went down a little bit. Haunter is planning on going to sleep early tonight. Peachy saw a yappy little dog. Silverback is playing with some fresh kills she caught. Wheatheart got scared by a mouse. Leopard Spots is enjoying the warmth of New Leaf. Mokir splashes in a puddle of water during patrol. Dust Bunny tries to set a good example. Don't mind me. Lake Spots wants to train. Leaf Swirl tries to set a good example. Stormy Wing is craving the taste of fish. Leaf Cave had a nightmare about being on her own. Ice Shard is stretching out. Chasing Zoom is looking forward to finding more prey. Trickle Blotch is sharing tongues with Milkweed Paw. Sharp Daisy is grooming away. Revel Spider is looking forward to finding more prey. Skydusk has the apprentices very engaged in a tall tale. Twilight Fur is drinking water from a stream. Oleander Caw is wondering what living with 2 legs must be like. Flintmore saw a yappy little dog today. Tamago Spot is looking forward to the next gathering. Maki Ivy is thinking about a strange 2-leg object he saw. Cloudy Chomp feels happy knowing she's someone others can talk to. Basalt Rock refuses to take training seriously. Jasmine asked her, congratulations on your full name at only 11 moons old. Looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. You're compassionate with a dark forest affinity. Good to know. Freezepaw is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Copperpaw wishes he had wings so he could catch birds easier. Howpaw seems to be plotting something. Little concerning. Milkweed Paw is picking the burrs from her pelt. Perchpaw wants to visit Chestnut Paw at the Medicine Cat Den. Cute. Heatherpaw had quite the adventure today. Flickerpaw purrs all night, so full of love for her fellow clanmates. Hi, Yoshi. Lightpaw feels proud of the progress he's made. Icypelt is enjoying the warm sun. Rainmass is drinking water from a nearby stream. You were hanging out with Alpheus, actually, if I remember correctly. So I think this will be cute. We're looking for lungwort. We search and search until our paw pads are sore and their muscles are exhausted, but they can't find lungwort anywhere. So you're still not old enough yet, so you can't go out. So we're going to do a fake patrol. We're not going to let you do anything. But the others are old enough now. So let's do the first patrols for these guys first. Hello, we see a thrush. Heatherpaw tests the wind. She correctly identifies that because of the wind, she needs to approach the thrush from the side. Dust Bunny purrs, complimenting her on how much she's learned. Perchpaw. Someone else needs to go out with Perchpaw, so let's just send you out with Milkweed and Leap. Starts snowing. Well, Perchpaw got shivering and frostbite. That scares me considering what happened with the last frostbite young cat. Let's see. Model and silver? Okay. Model and silver. We're going to the burial grounds. We get Rosemary. What did Halpal think of Tulip Beetle? A little bit of respect and trust. I want to send out Leopard with Sharp since last time they went out with Milk. Leopard Spots gets taken aside by Sharp Daisy as she asks why she feels like StarClan ignores her. It's easy to wonder why StarClan places their paws on some cats and not others. Sharp Daisy is comforted to know that Leopard Spots feels that way sometimes, and they end up spending the afternoon discussing it together, both cats feeling validated and reassured. That's cute. Let's see, Milk Hair can go out. Let's send you on a date. It's snowing. Of course. I can do Milk Hair and Streak Star next time. Piper and Streak. Halpon needs to join, though. Hello, last rays of sunset. Perfect time of day to hunt. Basalt Rock can go off Ice Shard and Freezepaw. Shadow of a Fish. Basalt Rock creeps up. On a scale of 1 to 10, Basalt Rock would call this catch a delicious 10. Fishing is all about finding the right perch and not carping too much about failures. MossClan should never trout Basalt Rock's fishing skill. Hantu can go out chasing Zoom and Lake Spots. Not gonna do that. Let's do a couple doubles because someone mentioned that. Turtle Blotch and Stormy Wing. Badger set. We put loose rocks in front of it. Skydusk, Oleander Caw. Are you gonna eat prey? After all, the patrol's caught enough on this hunt that they'll have trouble carrying it all back to camp. Leaf Cave in Flintmore. Practice teamwork. Leaf Cave isn't a confident cat, but that's why training with Flintmore is so nice. There's no pressure. Peachy, Maki Ivy, Copperpaw. Camp maintenance. Copperpaw tries to derail Peachy and switch to fighting training instead, but Peachy asks, quick as an unsheathed claw, what's more important, the nursery or the warrior protecting it? The nursery, obviously. Rubble Spider can go out with Twilight Fur and Jasmine Aster. Nice practice session. And then Tin Willow. Looking for Juniper. Gets Juniper and Elder Leaves. Good job. And let's see if that manifested kittens. I see births and deaths. It did manifest kittens! Ashleep has gotten heat exhaustion. Leopard Spots has gotten heat exhaustion. Milk Hair has gotten fleas. Lake Spots and Dust Bunny found a litter of 2 kits and decided to adopt them. Stormy Wing is attacked by a group of rats, but fought them off and escaped unscathed. Got fleas. Model Iris travels to J-Clan to bring them an important message. Interesting. Silverback had a bad fall while taking a walk for the territory. Comes back sore. Alpheus feels better. His soreness is gone. Alpheus finds a rogue named Aiden, who joins the clan. The rogues decide to keep their old name. Cloudy Chomp is no longer sore. Freezepaw is named Freezetooth in honor of her prudence. And Flickerpaw has fleas. That important message might be Streakstar stepping down. Let me see how Streakstar is feeling. Okay, I'm gonna roll on if Streakstar is gonna step down from being leader. Give me a second while I grab my phone. Okay, heads, Streakstar is gonna step down. Streakstar has decided that she wants to step down. Streakstar cannot take the guilt of killing a clanmate and has decided that she is stepping down. Let me roll if Streakstar is also retiring. She is. So Piper Arch is gonna be the new leader. He's so old. Model Iris is finding Heatherpaw annoying. Alpheus left the territory to gather an herb. Tin Willow feels better things to do than pull splinters out of paws. Chestnut Paw helps apply a poultice to a small wound. We can roll for Piper. Give me a second. If Piper does retire, that just means there's going to be a random cat that comes into power. Let's see. Oh my god. So I have no idea who's gonna end up being leader. Because Piper also wanted to retire. Who knows who's gonna be leader? Ashleep is finding the buzzing of cicadas annoying. Hantu keeps the warrior code in mind. Peachy ate a mouse while out on patrol. Silverback is watching cats come and go from camp. There's everyone wants Milkstar. Wheatheart can't wait to take a nap later. Leopard Spots curses a squirrel that just barely got away. Milkhair saw some kitty pets playing with colorful moss balls. Milk has had an apprentice. Dust Bunny curses a squirrel that just barely got away. Aiden, hello, welcome to camp. Watch us get Aiden star somehow. Somehow. Charismatic, valuable insight. Used to Bonder, helping around those where he could. Lake Spots wants to compliment Rebel Spider's fighting techniques. Leaps Roll saw some wandering two legs today. Stormy Wing is worried Chestnut Paw's overworking herself. Leaf Cave can't sleep because of the bugs and the heat. Ice Shard thinks Streakstar could be leading the clan better. Well, good news, I guess, for you. Someone else is stepping up. Chasing Zoom thinks about Star Clan. Trickle Blotch is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. I must also point out that the last time a leader and deputy were out of commission and a random cat got thrown into power was Makwa Star back in Sharp Clan. So there's also the possibility of something like that happening. Just so you know. Oh yeah, Halpaw got reassigned to someone. Sharp Daisy is playing a prank on Flickerpaw. Rubble Spider saw a kitty pet with fluffy fur. Sky Dusk is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Twilight Fur wants to get to know Stormy Wing better. Oleander Cobb pretends to be busy. Flintmore saw a kitty pet sitting calmly next to a dog. Tomago Spot is playing a prank on Chasing Zoom. Maki Ivy is in awe of Chestnut Paw's growth as a medicine cat apprentice. Cloudy Chomp is proud of what she's been able to become stronger despite her struggles. Love that for you. Basalt Rock is sparring with some clanmates. Oleander Cobb is Milk's apprentice. Jasmine Aster can't sleep because of the bugs and the heat. Oh my god, Freeze Tooth got Halpaw. Cows in her nest during a particularly rough storm. The brand new warrior who is 12 moons old, nervous and a great speaker got Halpaw. Imagine Freeze Star. Copperpaw imagines riding a log down a rushing river. Halpaw is feeling gloomy, probably because your leader stepped down and your mentor stepped down. This is probably not going to help with you being vengeful. Milkweed Paw bounces around the territory on a border patrol. Perchpaw just can't find anything appetizing on the fresh kill pile. Heatherpaw, ooh, Blink Gone is playing. Cause tick tock, alien stage in my brain. Anyway, Heatherpaw wants to be taught in advanced hunting mood. Flickerpaw purrs as a cool breeze hits her. Wait, they're also siblings? Lightpaw has been training very hard recently. Icy Pelt cowers in her nest during a particularly rough storm. Rainmask is winning a staring contest against a clanmate, and then we got Piper Arch and Streak Bumble, and then we got Cave Kit. Hello, baby. Are you all white or a point? I think you're all white. And then there's Liar Kit. Your biological parent is apparently named Hollow. Oh, you might be a point, actually. We might have points. I think we have points. But yeah, we got Cave Kit and Liar Kit. Anyway, patrol time. These ones gonna go out for the first time now. We're getting Wild Garlic. The Mallow and Garlic will certainly restock the herb stores, which are close to Model Iris's nest. Yay. And then Lightpaw can go out with Lake Spots. We're going on patrol. Follows the scent to a set of paw prints in a muddy gully near the border. There's ads right now. It looks like a fox cub must have wandered through the section of the border recently, but it's not a threat. I'm going to hydrate before I dehydrate. When you blink, gone. Tick tock, blink, gone. And then Flickerpaw and Sharp Daisy. Hello, small dog. All Flickerpaw's attempts to drive the small dog off only send it into greater and greater fits of excitement. We can do a big mentor-apprentice patrol. That goes tick tock, tick tock. Heatherpaw has an idea for squirrel hunting. Finding squirrels sheltered in trees. A little out there, but they do manage a few small catches. Wheatheart can go out with Silverback and Copperpaw and Mucky Ivy. Are we gonna steal from Galaxy Clan? Yes. Copperpaw was caught and chased back over the border. Not a regular. Okay, I see someone excited about Alien Stage. Give me a second. For the few people that know what Alien Stage is and has not seen this before, I mean, you might have seen it already. Boop. Look, it's me. Anyway. I've shown that off a couple times before. Anyway, let's do a couple solos because someone asked for them. Hantu can go out. Hornet Clan Scent. Ooh. Got bit by a dog, but luckily didn't die. Cloudy Chomp. I kind of don't want to send you out alone, so let's send you out with Ice Shard. Hello, bird. Cloudy Chomp got it. Rubble Spider can go out. Think of a dream, perhaps from Star Clan. Distracts him from his training, but Rubble Spider uses the time by himself to put his thoughts in order. It was a sign from his ancestors. Interesting. Interesting with everything that's happening. Don't say fire next moon. Well, I mean, a fire did happen next moon, but... Hello, squirrel. The wind shifts, the squirrel jerks its head in alarm, and Flintmore thinks fast. Good job. Okay, now let's send out Jasmine, Aster, and Oleander Caw. Sorry, I'm gonna ignore you. Basalt Rock, chasing Zoom. Neither cat steps up to teach. Peachy, Twilight Fur, Aiden. Large Rat. We catch it. Trickle Blotch, Milk Hair, Leaf Cave. Hello, J-Clan. Nice chat. Skydusk, let's send you out with one of the medicine cats. Once again, talking about elder leaves. And Tin Willow, that's such cute art. I'm just imagining Tin Willow of all cats just frolicking through the flowers. The many stems of goldenrod surround Tin Willow as he works, snipping off stems and clumps of tiny yellow flowers to bring back to MossClan's herb stores. His delight grows at seeing how much he collected, and it grows stronger still when he is able to carefully pluck some marigold as well. Anyway, are we happy? Are we excited to see who's gonna be leader? MossClan has no leader. Rainmask's brain is feeling much better. Ashley projected Rainmask. Icy Pelt was seen calmly talking to a cat from Galaxy Clan. Oh, Ashleep has heat exhaustion. No, heat stroke. Piper Arch's bad leg feels sore. Silverback feels much better. Tamago Spot has healed from her bite wound. Basalt Rock's running nose is gone. Alpheus has gotten heat exhaustion. If I know correctly, we're actually not going to have, like, a leader ceremony this year, this moon. We're going to have, like, the clan looks to blah, blah, blah for their guidance or something this year, this moon. Copperpaw is no longer as a running nose. Copperpaw is naming themselves. Copperpaw sits with his clan, purring as he's congratulated on finishing his training. When given the option to choose his name, however, Copperpaw can't really think of a suffix and asks his clanmates for some suggestions. After hearing a few ideas, Copperpaw decides to be named the most basic name of Copper Speckle. The clan cheers his new name and honors him for his risk-taking. Risk-taking when you name yourself Copper Speckle. Okay. Perchpaw is no longer shivering, no longer has frostbite, but they did get scarred. Twilight Fur has heat exhaustion. Oh my god! It's gonna be Skydusk! It's gonna be Skystar! It's gonna be Skystar! Skydusk is 32 moons old! And also, Tomoko Spot hates her. Anyway, Skydusk is fetching Milkweed Paw for another cat that was looking for her. She's nervous. She's a talented swimmer. Model Iris is thinking about taking on a new apprentice. Alpheus is humming a tune he heard in her two-leg place. Tin Willow is grunting rudely at passerby. Chestnut Paw is waiting to watch the sunset. They picked the nervous cat to be leader. The nervous cat that gets hated on for no reason. Ashley feels pride for her work. Don't say it's gonna be real funny if next moon Tomoko Spot murders her and the clan has to pick again. Stop! I'm laughing, but it's not funny. Stop! Hantu isn't sure he should be idling around at the moment. Peachy helps around camp. Silverback doesn't want to go on desk patrol. Wheatheart tries to set a good example for younger cats. Leopard Spots tries to set a good example for younger cats. Milk Hair wonders how Freeze Tooth is doing. Dust Bunny wishes she could have the day off. Aiden left the territory to gather an herb from a spot he used to know. Is that supposed to trigger on warriors? Or is it because of his backstory? Lake Spots had a nice chat with a cat for another clan at the border. Okay, for context, we're gonna do a speed run. Okay? We're just gonna... Okay, so Model likes her. Alpheus is eh. Ashley really doesn't like her. Peachy likes her. Look at this dislike. Like, even Wheatheart, who, like, loves her, has some dislike. Dislike. Likes. Really likes. Has a crush. Really likes. Little bit of dislike. 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 Really dislikes. Dislikes. Like, oh, they are points. Anyway, we'll get back to that later. We were at, Lake Spots, I think. Leap Sprawl's grooming away. Stormy Wing correctly, recognizes Silverback by the thumps of her paw steps alone. Leaf Cave is having a nice conversation with the cats guarding camp. Ice Shard is thinking wistfully about the past. A chasing zoom shows off her hunting crouch to Sky Dusk. Are you trying to be the deputy? Perhaps? Trickle Blotch is out on a walk. Sharp Daisy got caught in a sudden downpour and is not happy. Everyone is asking for a Sky solo. Stop that. Rubble Spider is feeling down. Twilight Fur is craving the taste of frog. Oleander Hawk cowers in his nest during a rough storm. Flintmore purrs as a cool breeze hits her. Tamago Spot has the apprentices engaged in a tall tale. Maki Ivy is critiquing everything Perchpaw is doing wrong. Sighing. Sighing deeply. Cloudy Chomp wants to go on patrol. Basalt Rock refuses to take training seriously. Jasmine Aster pretends to be busy. Freeze Tooth is feeling silly. Copper Speckle is feeling restless. Of all names, why Copper Speckle, my dude? Formidable fighter and good swimmer, though. Halpa is still an apprentice. Plays a prank on Chasing Zoom. And yeah, you did get Apprentice to your sister. That's really funny. Milkweed Paw is reenacting a move she saw Skydust do. Perchpaw is thinking about a strange two-legged object he saw recently. Heatherpaw feels proud of the progress she's made. Flickerpaw is sharing tongues with Wheatheart. That's cute. Lightpaw pretends to be busy. Icypelt had a nightmare about the entire clan looking for what to do. Don't worry, girl, you are not the leader. Rainmouse is thinking about her life choices. Piper Arch spends the day collecting trinkets for the kits to play with. That's so cute. Streak Bumble is telling scary stories to the Hungry Cats. Cave Kit is sitting in the shade trying to hide from the heat. Ooh. That is an interesting look. Like, you've got, like, kind of yellowy for your, like, face and... What color is Cave Kit underneath this? And Liar Kit is busy mastering a battle move she's performing incorrectly. Also a pretty little point. I love getting points. Silver tinted orange or yellow. Banana pudding. Okay, looks like Sky Solo won, by the way. You guys are evil. She doesn't even have 9 lives yet. Whoops. Having trouble focusing today and puts a mark in the wrong place. Viper Clan Patrol sees her doing it. The diplomatic incident spirals, though both allies are able to keep it merely tense and not violent. This is a great start, guys, by the way. She's fine. Let's see. Tamago Spot out with Perchpaw. Hello, Borderlines. Tamago Spot's pad towards the rockfall just to check on the noise, and a rabbit bursts out. Good job. Let's do free cats. Peachy, Milkhair, Halpaw. Never mind 4 cats. Milkhair, don't. Oh, I just scared all the cats. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, babies. I'm sorry. I woke up all the cats. I, like, turned to the left and just Kit Kat, Colby, and Puddles all woke up from their naps where they were. Also, what's up, Halpaw? Are you actually evil? Like, what's going on here? I'm so sad. Milkhair was doing so good in this clan, and Leopard Spots just joined and they were being so cute. I'm depressed. Flintmore, Flickerpaw, Sharp Daisy. Hello, squirrel. Good job. It's definitely the game punishing us for our hubris, but also, man, the sisterhood is gone. Replaced one Alcyone kit for another. You hate it. Well, 5 Cat Patrol, Cloudy Chomp, Lightpaw, Lake Spots, Heatherpaw, Dust Bunny. Hello. Lake Spots pulls the apprentice's attention towards the fluttering hummingbirds darting about. Once upon a time, a fire threatened to consume everything, but the bare rock of the mountains, this is the same moon that there was a fire. But StarClan caught its embers, stopping it from spreading. They released those embers in Greenleaf to fly above the flowering meadows they saved from destruction. Well then. I'm not retconning, guys. I don't retcon. Let's do 6 cats. Leaf, Leap, Milkweed, Maki Ivy, Jasmine Aster, Ice Shard. Hello, good day for hunting. Not only does Ice Shard personally catch a terrifying amount of prey, but he offers up support. Good job. Let's do a solo. Oleander Caw. Don't. Just a torn pelt, okay. Oleander Caw would give their life to protect MossClan. As he charges past the huge dog to lead it far away from MossClan, he accepts it. Thankfully, just a torn pelt. Two cats. Rubble Spider, Copper Speckle. Badger set. Also a torn pelt. Can you guys please be more careful? Silverback, Aiden, Basalt Rock. Mouse, good job, got it. Trickle Blotch, Chasing Zoom. Good chance to practice teamwork. Trickle Blotch isn't a confident cat, but that's why training with Chasing Zoom is so nice. Tin Willow. We get Elder Leaves. Why are we always getting Elder Leaves? Chestnut Paw, Model Iris. Hello, Greenleaf, looking for Burdock. Maybe she's just coming down for runny nose, but Model Iris doesn't manage to sniff any out. Oof. She avoids snapping at Chestnut Paw, but seems unable to identify the common herb. Definitely comes close, though. Okay. Well, we should get the 9 lives ceremony now and find out who's deputy, so I'm depressed. If we see births and deaths, it could just be Melcare. Skystar has become the new leader of the clan. They vow they will protect the clan, even at the cost of their 9 lives. Rainmask got rejected by Ashleap. Ashleap no longer has heat stroke. Leopard Spots has recovered from heat exhaustion. Storywing's pelt is looking better. Got rid of their fleas. Got their paw stuck in a 2-leg trap, and his leg is heavily injured. Leap Cave went for a long walk this morning deep in thought. Trickle Blotch came out. Hello. Oleander Caw's pelt is fine. Non-binary, let me roll if you have another identity. You do. Give me a second while I pull up the identities. I fell in love with the devil. Ooh. Okay. I'm playing with fire, playing with fire. Let's see what identity Trickle gets. 12. So, genderqueer, the identity. I can't fill you up. I know you're no good for me. You're no good for me. Let's figure out some pronouns, by the way. Any pronoun suggestions? Drip. Ink. Trick self. Fall, falls, fall self. I kind of really like trick. Let's go with they trick. It's not trickles, it's tricks. Let's see, test. Trick is quit. Everyone saw Trick. Trick's paw slipped. That done is Tricks. This cat hunks by Trick's self. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Anyway, back to the thing. So Oleander's fine. Copper Speckles pelt is fine. Got attacked by rats. Never mind. Halpaw is named Halshade and is honored for her wit. Flickerpaw is free of fleas. Ooh, Twilight Fur has heat stroke. Liar Kit has a stomach ache. Wheatheart stares dully at Melkhair, the world fading from awareness as he tries to comprehend her death. All the things they'll never do together, the places Wheatheart wanted to show him. The life they could have lived by each other's. Did the game just misgender Melkhair? Is this misgendering Melkhair? The life they could have lived by each other's sides, all wiped away in an instant. As the vigil draws to a close, someone suggests he should eat. He refuses. It is misgendering Melkhair. That is rude. Probably a glitch. Oh, the world without Melkhair. Oh, Leopard Spots is also grieving really a lot. We're about to find out who the deputy is. Leap Swirl. Okay then. Interesting. We can check how Hal felt about Melkhair, since Hal might have killed Melkhair, but we're not completely sure. No, Hal liked Melkhair. I think it might have just been an accident. We'll see. Also, we get to see the 9 lives. They're giving advice to Halpaw. Dawnstripe steps forward to give Skydusk a life for endurance. I could be misremembering, but I think Dawnstripe hated her. Skydusk grits her teeth as the life rushes into her. Skydusk tries to keep her whiskers from trembling as shrimp shadows pad forward, looks at her sympathetically before pressing her nose to Skydusk's head, giving a life for strength and telling her the clan needs her now. Tail flicking nervously, Skydusk watches as the StarClan cat approaches. Larksilk dips his head and reassures Skydusk that if she wasn't fit to be leader, she wouldn't have been made this far. Got a life for sympathy, hoping that the starry cat is right. Marie strides forward, an energy in his steps that wasn't present in his last moments. He gives a life for empathy. Frostfin walks up, giving a life for determination. He smiles, states that the clan will do well under Skydusk's leadership. Flock Shadow dips her head in greeting. Energy surges through Skydusk's pelt as she receives a life for confidence. Ooh, Tulip Beetle. Skydusk can barely meet Tulip Beetle's gaze as the starry cat approaches. Her head snaps up at Tulip Beetle's muse to take her heart in the life. Muse at her to take heart in the life he's about to give. As Tulip Beetle touches her forehead, a life for bravery surges through her, filling her with a resolve she's never felt before. That feels so good. Melkhair walks up to Skydusk, offering a life for friendship. She smiles and states that the clan will do well under Skydusk's leadership. And Thunderstar shows up and gives a life for tireless energy. Hello, Skystar. That was emotional. Hello, Skystar. Also, I know that's a canon cat name, but also we also had a Skystar in Ash Clan too. Anyway, I wish you luck. Leaps rolls watching the sky for hawks. He is 63 Oh no, they're both insecure and nervous. So he's an insecure great kit sitter. This is our new deputy. This is Streak Bumble's kid, by the way. Model Iris can't get anything done with this heat. Alpheus has the urge to wander again. Tinvalo is picking the burrs from his pelt. Chestnut Hog stayed the longest at Milkhair's vigil. My heart. Ashleep is waiting until everyone else has eaten to take from the fresh kill pile. Let's try to mediate someone. Let's mediate the siblings because, so I didn't find this out on stream. I more talked about this on the Discord, but I found out these siblings hate each other. And I kind of found out that it seems like they beef over the fact that they like the same cats. Like, they have, like, 2 overlapping crushes. So hopefully now that Leopard is here, they can stop beefing. Hantu missed a catch and is still sulking over it. Peachy is sitting in the shade trying to hide from the heat. Silverback also doing the same. Wheatheart cowers in his nest during a rough storm. Leopard Spots can't sleep because of the bugs in the heat. And also grieving. Dust Bunny is finding the buzzing of cicadas annoying. Aiden has the urge to wander again. Lake Spots is creating the taste of mouse. Stormy Wing wants to be chosen as the new deputy. Leaf Cave is dreading the thought of failure. You know, if Leopard Spots and Sharp Daisy adopt next moon, that could be biologically Sharp Daisy and Melcair's. Just saying. Just saying. That could happen. Ice Shard is finding Trickle Blotch annoying. Chasing Zoom is sparring with some clanmates. Trickle Blotch is startled by a shrew. Sharp Daisy doesn't want to go on Dusk Patrol. Rebel Spider compares Stormy Wing to the legendary Star Clan warrior. That's cute. Twilight Fur had a nice chat with Loner outside clan territory. Oleander Ka. It's not a poly, I'm saying, because Milkhair is Leopard Spots' sibling. She could have donated for, like, potential kittens. Not Milkmore. Flintmore missed a catch and is still sulking. Rebel is indeed missing a leg. Rebel was born that way. Tomago Spot can't wait to take a nap. Adds in 1 minute. Lactose Kit, my beloved. Maki Ivy pretends to be busy. Cloudy Chomp somehow got roped into watching Liar Kit for the day. Basalt Rock saw Two-Leg petting a loner. Jasmine Aster. I keep wanting to say Jasmine Easter, but it's fine. Wants to get to know Icy Pelt better. Freeze Toot is nervously pacing around camp. Copper Speckle wants to go on a journey. Howlshade pretends to be busy. You're vengeful, a learner of lore, and valuable insight. Milkweed Paw almost got lost for some two-leg nests. Perch Paw plays a prank on Milkweed Paw. This is your PSA, by the way, since everyone's talking about lactose right now. Don't give your cats milk. Don't do that. It's not good for them. I don't know if people needed to hear that, but, like, it's a thing. Oh, Pippi's here, too. All the cats are in my room. They're all sleeping on my bed, and Kit Kat's on the top of my little square things. Also, ads right now. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. Media's biggest lie, giving cats bowls of milk. Heatherpaw discovers that prey is much harder to hunt than bugs. Flickerpaw keeps thinking that Milkhair is only sleeping. Depression. We're gonna get another depression status probably next. Lightpaw hissed at anyone who got too close to Milkhair's body, refusing to let go. I'm depressed. Icypelt almost got lost near some two-leg nests. Rainmask is watching cats come and go from camp. Piper Arch thinks about going on a little jaunt. Also, yeah, feeding rabbits carrots will make them sick if you feed them too much. Everything's a lie. Shriek Bumble can't get anything done with this heat. Cave Kit memorized the warrior code ages ago. Liar Kit woke up on the wrong side of the nest. Well then, patrol time. Cloudy Chomp, let's send you out with Leaf Cave. Badger set. Okay. Let's do a solo. Silverback. Dream. Can't make sense of it. Freeze-toothed, copper speckle, weed paw, milkweed paw, not weed paw, and leap scroll. I can talk. Unfortunately, no one steps up to teach. Good job, guys. Heatherpaw, dust bunny, Flintmore, Red Fox. We launch in the battle and we chase it off. Heatherpaw darts low to the ground, gets under its snout, and sinks her teeth into the fox's throat. Wow, okay then. We can send out the leader and deputy next time. We can send out Flicker and Light, saying they ran out on their own. Lightpaw admits that the strange dreams he's been having is why he kicked Flickerpaw in the night. That's kind of odd. Flickerpaw hastens to add that doesn't mean it's bad, but maybe he should tell his mentor about this. Maybe it's something to do with StarClan. Interesting. Interesting. Trickle Blotch can go out with Howlshade and Lake Spots. Hello, Eagle. We dive into the water, keen to make a play to steal the fish, but though its talons are occupied keeping grip on its prey, the eagle's huge wings pack a buffeting punch and they're driven back. Ice Shard can go out with Skystar. Large Dog. Guys, she's not doing good. Skystar's not doing good, guys. Ice Shard just died. Let's do a big patrol. Tamago Spot, Perch Paw, Basalt Rock, Maki Ivy, Rubble Spider, Chasing Zoom. Spot the sun. Make sure everyone else gets a good basking spot. Peachy, Sharp Daisy, Oleander Caw. Are we gonna steal? Yes. Stealing from Viper Clan. Jasmine Aster, Aiden. Hello, new fighting techniques. Skystar just became leader, guys. Let's not just have her immediately step down. No one steps up to teach. Chestnut Paw can go off Model Iris. We're looking for time. Doesn't have to go far. Good job. And Tin Willow. Looking for Mulan. And you find it. And time. And time skip. There's births and deaths. Oh my god, Rain Mask and Ashley finally became mates. Piper Arch feels better. His soreness is gone. Hopefully the births and deaths are just Ice Shard. Leopard Spots isn't grieving. Stormy Wings Mangled Tails just started to swell and feel feverish. Chasing Zoom believes she's part of a prophecy. Skystar is a running nose. Alpheus' heat exhaustion is abated. Oh my god, Cloudy Chop and Skystar have become mates. Okay then. Unexpected, very cute. Copper Speckle also came out. No, never mind. Not coming out. I misread that. Copper Speckle is deaf. Or has partial hearing loss. Partial hearing loss. Oh my god, Cloudy Sky. That's so cute. He came out as deaf. Look, I read Copper Speckle realizes that, and I thought that was gonna be that Copper Speckle was coming out. I was wrong, okay? Halshade got hurt by Turbo. Hi, Turbo. Milkweed Paw is named Milkweed Mask, honored for her You know what? You guys can read the word. Accidentally trespassed on the J-Clan's territory immediately. Perch Paw is named Perch Dew, but their gaze is focused somewhere else. Named after his spunk. Chestnut Paw overexerted herself and feels sore. Twilight Fur is feeling better. Hantu died from a bite wound. Rest in peace, Hantu. I think that was a delayed dog death, if I'm remembering correctly. Liar Kit no longer has a stomach ache. Mom, I have something to tell you. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I'm deaf. I'm so proud of you, sweetie. Love who you huh? Anyway, Ice Shard and Hantu, that's sad. If Hantu is a Star Wars reference, I don't know that. I haven't seen Star Wars. Anyway, Skystar got a mate. Congratulations. You're feeling content. Leap Swirl sharpens his claws. Model Iris is checking up on the warriors. Last I checked, Piper and Streak do indeed still have crushes on each other. No, I haven't seen Star Wars. I haven't watched most, like, live action stuff. Like, most things with real people, I probably haven't seen. I'm gonna be honest. Model Iris is checking up on the warriors. Alpheus is wondering how the cats he helped in the past are doing. My uncle loves Star Wars, though. He has, like, I also don't know Legos, but he has, like, some really rare Lego stuff with Star Wars. So, there's that. Alpheus is wondering how the cats he helped in the past are doing. Tin Willow is hoping he finds an opportunity to slip back into the nest. Chestnut Paw is feeling happy. Ashleip is glad it's not so hot out anymore. Let's do some mediating. I think the last live action movie I watched might have been The Greatest Showman, and that was a musical. I'm not sure. Been a while. Let's do Leap and... Where are you? Is it you? Yeah. That's a decent dislike. Thank you. This is the greatest show! Again, I don't really watch shows of, like, people, so I haven't really watched a lot of Marvel or DC. Like, the closest I watched was Teen Titans, which I guess is DC. So, you know. That was, like, the only, like, superhero show of, like, that genre that I've seen. Peachy brought Tin Willow a berry to identify. Also, the original Teen Titans. I didn't watch Go. I watched some of Go, and it made me sad. I did not see Wicked because I don't like Ariana Grande. Silverback tries setting an example for younger cats. Wheatheart cowers in his nest during a particularly rough storm. Leopard Spots tries to set an example for younger cats. Dust Bunny is helping to reinforce the nursery walls. Aiden saw kitty pets playing with colorful moss balls. Lake Spots wants to spend time alone today. Stormymane takes pride in how well run his patrols always are. Leaf Cave doesn't think she will ever be the same without Ice Shard. That's depressing. Chasing Zoom tries to set a good example for younger cats. I won't get into the drama because it's here, but I'm pretty sure Ariana Grande, like, stole someone's husband at some point. Like a guy that played SpongeBob on Broadway. Just for context. I could be wrong. I could just be talking, you know. Trickle Blosh daydreams about being a warrior in Tiger Clan. She did, and he's in Wicked too. Okay. Sharp Daisy tries to set a good example for younger cats. Rebel Spider's feeling sassy today. Twilight Fur saw some kitty pets playing with colorful moss balls. Oleander Claw almost died of embarrassment after a recent fumble on a patrol. Yeah, and he had a newborn baby. Hello, welcome to the drama stream. Flintmore pretends to be busy. Tomago Spot hopes to guide their clanmates down the right path. Maki Ivy cleans the clearing of fallen leaves. Cloudy Chomp leaps into a pile of fallen leaves. Basalt Rock is whining about clan duties. Jasmine Aster has the apprentice very engaged in a very tall tale. My music stopped. Give me a second to reboot that. One second. My music heard me talking about Ariana Grande and decided to stop. I'm not a drama channel. I watch a lot of drama channels. I'm not a drama channel, though. Freeze Tooth is asking Aiden an important question. Honestly, you could probably find something bad about most people. If you don't vibe with them, that's fine. Halshade is watching how Breeze blows around the camp. Milkweed Mascot named is bounding for the territory, scaring Whale of Prey. You're playful and a formidable fighter. Perchdew also got named and is considering bending the rules a bit, just this once. You are adventurous, a connection to StarClan, and a good swimmer. Raven's design from J-Clan is from Teen Titans. Heather Paw is drinking water from a nearby stream. I really like that, how the coloring looks on Heather Paw. I don't know, like the dark band right here and like right there, that looks really cool. Flickerpaw hopes that she'll learn something new today. Lightpaw leaps into a pile of fallen leaves. Icypelt woke up on the wrong side of the nest. Rainmask saw a pair of 2-legs near camp. Piper Arch smiles as he reminisces about the past. Streak Bumble leaps into a pile of fallen leaves. Cave Kit is telling on Maki Ivy for something Cave Kit was told he couldn't do. Ladder Kit is in trouble for ordering cats around again. We can check on some of the cats that died this stream specifically. Flock Shadow is giving you advice for a medicine cat. Tulip Beetle wants to speak to old friends. Wait, no, I wanted to send out Sky and Leap. Okay. I don't know if I clicked proceed or don't proceed because I kind of clicked that when I wasn't looking. But it's not worth the risk. Skystar convinces the patrol to head home. I think I accidentally clicked on don't proceed. But you know, that's fine. I like rested my hand on the laptop. I don't know what I clicked. Peachy, Rubble Spider, and Trickle Blotch. Peachy needs to settle a dispute. Skillfully smooths it over. Chasing Zoom. Possible Star Clan. Distracts her from training. Good job. Knows what she needs to do. I proceeded? Okay. Let's do 4 cats. Jasmine Aster, Oleander Caw, Freeze Tooth, Light Paw. Never mind, it's 5 cats. Lightpaw turns and asks Lake Spots how to talk to cats from other clans. Difference between being careful and being rude. The patrol where they talk about kits, elders, births, like stuff like that. Okay, 4 cats because we got 5 last time. Milkweed, Heather, Dust Bunny, and Leaf Cave. How the best leap up a rocky cliff. Heatherpaw picks up instructions quickly and is able to make her way up the cliff. Silverback, Maki Ivy. Let's do 6. Sharp Daisy, Flickerpaw, Cloudy Chomp, and Leopard Spots. I'll let them invite a cat if this invites a cat. Hello, Gracklepelt. That's a fun name. Oh, you're old. Wait, why were you the is it because I clicked on the death order in StarClan? Why were you the last cat in the lineup? Also, you're still a warrior at 170 free moons old. This is going to make you immediately retire, but you have carrion place disease, so you're probably not going to live that long, gonna be honest. Got washed away from his former territory in a flood. Okay. Oh, there it goes. It fixed. Perch Dew can go out. Red Fox. Got a torn pelt. Yeah, I did notice that Ishar was the one who was questioning Streakstar's leadership and then died on a patrol with Skystar. I can do Cloudy and Sky next moon. Aiden, Tomago Spot. Squirrel. We narrowly miss it. Basalt Rock, Copper Speckle, Flintmore. Hello. Thank you. Twilight Fur can go out with Tin Willow. We're going to the burial grounds. Twilight Fur stepped on a thorn. Model Iris and Chestnut. Hello. We're looking for Tansy. Best to have Tansy, good for all coughs, stocked up in abundance. Good job. Model Iris quizzes Chestnut Paw on white cough symptoms and diagnoses as they work. And then Alpheus. We got Marigold and Tansy. We're halfway for the year, by the way. We're ending at 360. I see births and deaths. Oh my god, Ashleep and Rainmask have babies. This is a mess. Wheatheart is no longer grieving. Stormwing's wound is no longer infected. Dust Bunny has white cough. Perchdew's torn pelt has healed. Heatherpaw is named Heatherfur and honored for her energy. Is Heatherfur a canon name or is that Heather Pelt? Flickerpaw is named Flickertooth, honoring her intrigue. Chestnut Paw is no longer sore. Twilight Fur's small cut has healed up nicely. Oh my god, against all odds, Gracklepelt has recovered from carrion place disease. And then, retired. And then got a splinter climbing a tree. Gracklepelt! It's Heathertail. Not Heatherfur or Heatherpelt. Thank you. I'm gonna start at the end because I want to see all the babies. Hello. Bracken Kit. A little unruly boy. Volkit. I will say Galaxy Clan has a Vol right now, so I kind of want to rename that. You're sweet. And Burdock Kit. Hello, Burdock. A little bullying female. A Calico, actually. It looks like you're gonna have like a little darker, like gray or black tail tip. Let me double check what Volkit's full name would be. We're probably gonna end up changing Volkit's full name, gonna be honest. So, let's give me anything. And I will make a poll. I see that it's a group of otters. I just don't think the clans would know what otters are. I'm gonna be honest. Wait, no, otters can, like, bite cats. At least the old version, otters could bite cats. You can also get, like, Otter Kit and... Yeah, no, they know what otters are. I mean, I'll put Raft on the poll. It's fine. I overthought that. Let's see. Let's just go with these. And then let's look at everyone else. Lyre Kit is crushing leaves under her paws. Cave Kit is craving the taste of mouse. Streak Bumble saw a kitty pet sitting calmly next to a dog. Piper Arch can't find anything appetizing. Raymask is 147 moons old, had a baby. Happy she can pass on her knowledge in a new way that's adorable. Also, I need to check who your biological in-game parent was. Hello, Fig. So this was the in-game parent. Icy Pelt is giving some advice to Perchdew. Gracklepelt starts a beetle collection. Lightpaw caught the biggest mouse ever, like seriously. Flickertooth leaps into a pile of fallen leaves. Omen Seeker, good storyteller. And childish. Also, I edited it on, like, the Discord, but Flickertooth was a white-based cat before, but Flickertooth did indeed already have that white spotting. Heatherfur is feeling perplexed. Perchdew is eavesdropping on Icy Pelt. Milkweed Mask has been joking around a little too much. Howlshade pretends to be busy. Copper Speckle fantasizes about being able to breathe underwater so he can explore a lake. Freezetooth worries about the lack of prey Leaf Bear will bring. Jasmine Aster thinks Leaf Squirrel is doing an alright job as deputy. Basalt Rock bounces around the territory on a border patrol. Cloudy Chomp worries about the lack of prey Leaf Bear will bring. Maki Ivy is glad it's not so hot out anymore. Tomago Spot is eavesdropping on Silverback. Flintmore hopes the deputy won't assign her to a dawn patrol tomorrow. Oleandercaw is crushing leaves under his paws. Twilight Fur wonders if they would be better as a mediator. Rubble Spider wants to go on a patrol. Sharp Daisy worries about the lack of prey Leaf Bear will bring. Trickle Blotch saw a big scary dog. Chasing Zoom is repairing one of the camp walls. Leaf Cave can't wait to take a nap. Stormy Wing wants to critique Peachy's fighting techniques. I will remember to do a cloudy sky patrol. Saw a pair of 2 legs. Had a nice chop of kitty pet. Dust Bunny is helping to reinforce the camp walls. Leopard Spots brags about how great a hunter she is. Wheatheart acted bravely on a recent patrol despite his anxieties. Silverback is laughing gleefully. Peachy tries to set a good example for younger cats. Ashley feels pride for her work. Let's do your wife and Trickle again. Well, that failed. That made it worse. Oops. "152 moons old and adopted kittens with your mate." That you had a very rejecting full of, like, past. Chestnut Paw flatly insults a clanmate's appearance. Stop that. A song is playing that I can't sing along to because I don't know the words because it's in Japanese. But it's from Milgram. It's Triage, I think. Tin Willow has been hearing the voices of StarClan cats. Stop that, unless it's like an omen or something. Or a prophecy. Alpheus saw a 2-legged kit playing for a kitty pet. Milgram mention, yes. I love Milgram. I will yap about Milgram. I shouldn't be yapping about Milgram, but I will. Model Iris is finding chasing Zoom annoying. Yap about Milgram more. Okay, real quick, Milgram is a series that is a bunch of songs and, like, audio dramas in between them. But it's 10 prisoners that are in this thing because they have caused a loss of life in some way. Also, trigger warning for a lot of, like, deeper topics. Ads in 1 minute while I yap about Milgram. And basically there are free trials, and over the course of the trials, you're supposed to be voting if you are going to forgive or not forgive their crime. And that's what the songs are. There's a new episode, new song coming out on the 22nd, I think. Anyway, strange 2-leg object. Thank you for listening to my yap. Skystar saw a 2-leg kit playing with a dog. Also, it's on YouTube. Anyway, let's do date before I forget. Hello, date time. I mean, the Milgram experiment was probably, like, on purpose. Like, the naming convention. Ads right now, by the way. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. Anyway, good chance to practice hunting. Both cats have a nice practice session. Good job. Oh, we forgot to rename Volkit. Looks like a mink one. Give me a second. Also, I was wrong. It wasn't Triage. It was Throw Down, the other song by him. Sharp Daisy, let's send you out with Leopard. Hello, small dog. Leopard spots, chases it away. Let's see. Model and Chestnut. We're getting oak leaves. Got oak leaves and elder leaves. I only really roll for the mediator status because we get that all the time. I only really do that if we have no mediator. Unless it's Hornet Clan, I'm letting Hornet Clan find their own mediator. Flickertooth can go out with, let's send you out with your dad. Hello, Galaxy Clan sent. We found a lost Galaxy Clan apprentice. Chuckles and guides them home, that's cute. And then Lake Spots can go with Light Paw. Hello, Patrol. Despite the snow, we hunt successfully. We got some pika, I think that's what that said. I always get people saying that I sound like June/Jinja Ninja or Jaden, and I think that's just the curse because I'm on a Discord channel with a bunch of other art tubers, and like every AFAB creator gets like, you sound like Jinja Ninja or you sound like Jaden. And I think that's just the curse of they are very popular art people. Or I picked up a couple speaking habits from them. But it is very funny how like everyone gets those same things that they're told they sound like. Unless you're Finautica. I don't know how many people know Finautica. Love his art. Gets so many cursed voices that they say he sounds like. They say like, you sound like Papyrus. You sound like stuff like that. I feel bad for Finn. Chasing Zoom can go out with Copper Speckle and Perch Dew. Chasing Zoom suggests this might be a good chance to practice teamwork. Chasing Zoom decides, at least, she now knows how much MossClan needs to work on their cooperation. Great StarClan, that was a terrible performance. Silverback, Flintmore, and Trickleblotch. Hello, goats. We watch them. My current fave Milgram song. Off the top of my head, it might be Afterpain, gonna be honest. I also really like, I'm blanking on the name of it, but the second, Haruka song. But I'm excited for the new song coming out, because it's another Moo song. Maki Ivy, Leap Swirl, and Jasmine Aster. Hello, J-Clan Apprentice. You're not gonna join. Revel Spider, Basalt Rock, Aiden. Hello, Mouse. We caught the mouse. Welcome to Nyoko Streams. Every now and again, I will just yap about something I like, and then someone in the audience will know what I'm talking about. Milkweed Mask, Freeze Tooth, Twilight Fur. Also, Mimi is also really good. Hello, large dog. We try. Only a short distance, but it's better than nothing. Tamago Spot, Oleander Caw, Leaf Cave. We can do a random solo. Looks like it's gonna be either... It could be both of them, actually. Hello, bird. Hello, Peachy. Don't. Thank you. And then Heatherfur. You can't capture what isn't there, and the prey today is very not there. Alpheus and Tin Willow. You know what? Yeah. Hello. Cardboard! Hi, Cardboard! Well, there's new babies. Hello, Sun Kit. And Breeze Kit. Where is Cardboard? Cardboard, where are you? Hello. Your confident, unnatural senses, den builder. Used to wander the world aimless and free, but always alone. Hi, Cardboard. Breeze has a permanent condition. They found the babies in a cardboard box. Oh, Breeze Kid is paralyzed. Another one. And let's see another time skip. No births or deaths. Wheatheart has running nose. Stormy Wing's leg is healed. Skystar's running nose is gone. Model Iris's tail is badly injured by a dog. Alpheus has a running nose. Lightpaw is named Lightshade and honored for his composure. Lightshade leapt from a rock but didn't quite land right. And Gracklepelt's small cut is no longer bothering him. Since we're already at the babies, let's just start at the babies. Sunkit wishes other cats to stop babying her. Breeze Kit wants to take a nap. Little baby. Bracken Kit can't find Sun Kit anywhere. Mink Kit yowls loudly in the middle of the clearing for absolutely no reason. Yeah, that happens. Burdock Kit knocks over Cave Kit. Ooh, Burdock Kit looks pretty. It's a very subtle calico, but it's a very pretty calico. Liar Kit is scared after having a nightmare. Mink. Ah! Cave Kit is telling on Leap's roll for something Cave Kit was told he couldn't do. Streak Bumble can't wait to take a nap. Burdock Restless Sleeper. Ooh! Another potential dream cat. Piper Arch is telling scary stories to the younger cats. Rainmask is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Icy Pelt wonders if MossClan thinks she's a waste of space now. Stop that. Gracklepelt is happy he can pass on knowledge in a new way. Lightshade is crushing leaves under his paws. Flickertooth had a nightmare involving a two-leg trap. Heatherfur fantasizes about being able to breathe underwater so she can explore a lake. Possibly heard about that from... who was it that said that before? Was it Copper Speckle? Perch 2 promises to always serve StarClan. Milkweed Mask wants to critique Trigglebotch's fighting techniques. Howlshade missed a catch and is still sulking. Copper Speckle glad it's not so hot out. Freeze-Tooth wants to train. Jasmine Aster saw some wandering two-legs. Basalt Rock worries about the lack of prey Leaf Bear will bring. Cloudy Chomp is sparring with clanmates. Maki Ivy is glad it's not so hot out. Tamago Spot wishes she had wings so she could catch birds easier. Flintmore pretends to be busy. Oleander Caw sharing tongues of Maki Ivy. Twilight Fur is thinking about how awful kitty pet food must taste. Rubble Spider is crushing leaves under his paws. Sharp Daisy tries to set an example. Trickle Blotch wishes Trick had wings so Trick could catch birds easier. Chasing Zoom cleans the clearing of fallen leaves. Leaf Cave saw a two-leg petting a loner. Stormwing wants to critique Freeze-Tooth's fighting techniques. Lake Spots is regretting not going to sleep earlier. That's a mood. Aiden is picking the burrs from his pelt. By the way, my sleep schedule is a lot better now, guys. I have been going to sleep usually before midnight now. In fact, I've been going to sleep super early, like around 8 or 9 usually. And I wake up at like 6 to 8-ish. Like, sometimes even 5. Like, I wake up very early now. And I don't know if that's better than when I would fall asleep at like 3 in the morning and wake up at like noon. But I'm a morning person apparently now. I've been consistently doing this for like over a week. We can look at Aiden's relationships. Nothing too big. Dislikes Bracken Kid a little bit. Has like for some of the other kids. Nothing too interesting. Night. Dust Bunny trying to set an example for younger cats. Leopard Spots almost got lost near some two-leggedness. Wheatheart tries to set a good example for younger cats. Cardboard wants to speak to Ashleep about something. Silverback is crushing leaves under her paws. Peachy wishes others would stop thinking that he's soft because of his kitty pet past. Ashleep wonders why everyone can't just get along. Let's see. Maybe this again. There we go. Chestnut Paw walked away from a conversation that bored her. Tin Willow scorns the idea of needing help from anyone. I'm not going to yap about it because I've yapped about too much stuff. But just to set some people in the chat off, I will mention Beautiful from Heathers the Musical is playing on my playlist. And moving on, Tin Willow scorns the idea of needing help. Alpheus sits quietly watching cats go about their day. Mama Iris thinks rules are meant to be broken. Leap Swirl saw a kitty pet sitting calmly next to a dog. Skystar promises to take care of the clan with her lives. And there's the people in the chat. Was there anyone in particular we were supposed to send out? Because I don't think so. I kind of want to send out Chestnut with Flicker. And Light is out of commission, so just Flicker. Chestnut Paw eyes the warrior chosen to escort her to fetch herbs, feeling a little bit giddy. Apprentices getting to boss around warriors is something that almost never gets to happen. This is your sibling. Oh, they can't seem to see each other eye to eye. They end up getting nothing done, much to each cat's frustration. That reminds me so much of Chestnut, Wolf, and Milk Hair. I think I already did Cloudy and Skydate last time. Random solo. Twilight. Hello. Though it tries to escape, Twilight Fur is faster and smarter. Let's do a pair. So Sharp Daisy, let's do a date. Hello, J-Clan. Nice conversation. We can do silver and model. No, model's out of commission. We can't do that. Silver. And Lake Spots and Skystar. Hello, Viper Clan. Kits. I think there's kits. Hello, we bring them back. I don't know if they existed. If they did, Skystar gives them the best badger ride ever. Leaf Cave, Peachy, Maki Ivy. Badger set. Good job. Let's do a big one. Stormy Wing, Copper Speckle, Heatherfur, Rubble Spider, Flintmore, and Jasmine Aster. I'm weak for babies. I still, the time I said that if we don't proceed, the mom will show up, and then the mom didn't, that haunts me. That time I did that on stream, and then the mom never showed up, it haunts me. Hello, Shadow Kit. Where are you, Shadow Kit? Ooh. Ooh, Shadow Kit is so pretty. Look at Shadow Kit. Shadow Kit is so pretty. Should we have Cardboard adopt Shadow Kit? I can check who found her. I mean, Cardboard in general is new blood, so it doesn't really, affect too much. That's Dust Bunny, not Cardboard. Anyway. Freeze Tooth, Tamago Spot, Aiden, Trickle Blotch. Not only does Tamago Spot personally catch a terrifying amount of prey, but she offers up support to everyone else. Oleander Caw, Chasing Zoom, Leap Swirl. Small Dog. Good job. Let's do a solo. Not Cloudy. We'll do a solo next time. New fighting techniques. Unfortunately, neither cat steps up to teach. Milkweed Mask. Basalt Rock. Bird. We narrowly miss it. Let's send out Wheat with Alpheus. Alpheus, is this the only thing you talk about with people? Oh no. Misunderstanding. Wheatheart hears Alpheus chuckling and can't help but lash his tail. Why is Alpheus laughing at him when he's just trying to help get the herbs? And Tin Willow. Hello, Tansy. We get Tansy and Ragwort. And time to time skip. Mama Iris rejected Piper Arch. Icy Pelt has white cough. Wheatheart no longer has a running nose. Moves on from milk hair. Leopard Spots was fighting with a cat from Viper Clan. Lake Spots was playing with Cram Egg. Hello. Who's meowing to be let in? I'm stuck. Let me in. Human. Chasing Zoom went for a long walk this morning deep in thought. Dust Bunny no longer has bite cough. Howshade's claw wound is healed. Cave Paw is apprentice to Copper Speckle. Chasing Zoom got Liar Paw. And Bracken Kit has kitten cough. That scares me. People that don't know the song Beautiful from Heathers, by the way, it's still playing. It's a long song. Skystar saw a two-legged kit playing with a dog. Leap Swirl had a nice chaff loner outside clan territory. We're going to Moon 360. Mata Iris can't find Chasing Zoom anywhere. Alpheus doesn't understand why other cats lie. Tin Willow grumbles and a warrior asks for herbs for a simple bellyache. Chestnut Paw is hoping her medicine cat name will end in claw. Ashleep had a nice chaff loner outside clan territory. I can mark off trying to mediate Tamago and Ice Shard because Ice Shard's dead. That helped a lot. Peachy ate a mouse while on patrol. Silverback is finding Jasmine Aster annoying. Cardboard is giving some advice to Freezetooth. Wheatheart is fumbling over his words. Leopard Spots pounce on some movement under the snow like a fox. Dust Bunny can't stand this cold. Aiden tries to set a good example for younger cats. Lake Spots took a nap in the clearing and woke up under a blanket of snow. Stormy Wing is hoping Streak Bumble will tell him a new story. Leaf Cave wonders how Ashleep is doing. Chasing Zoom is curious about the other clans. Trickle Blotch can't find Rain Mask anywhere. Sharp Daisy is craving the taste of shrew. Rebel Spider shows that he can still run and jump around like any other cat. Twilight Fur is feeling peckish. Oleander Caw slipped on some ice under the snow. Flintmore found a wonderful napping spot outside camp. Tamago Spot is reevaluating her morals. Maki Ivy is conducting a rather rigorous training session for the younger warriors. Cloudy Chomp is finding Flintmore annoying. Everyone's finding everyone annoying this moon. Also pouncing on movement. Offered to walk at the front of patrol. Keeps checking her nest for burrs. Saw a kitty pet rolling around Tea Lake Garden. Halshade daydreams about being a warrior in Leopard Clan. Milkweed Mask wants to critique Storm Wing's fighting techniques. Perch Dew is drinking water from a nearby stream. Heatherfur is itching to explore the land. Flickertooth is asking Tin Willow an important question. I can send you out together. Lightshade wants to critique Halshade's fighting techniques. Cave Paw wants to go on patrol. Lyre Paw has so much to learn. Also, you are charismatic, confident with words, and you are cold and confident with words. Man, Cave Paw is such a subtle point. Like, I really like it. It's a cool effect. I don't know if Model Iris is... Yeah, Model Iris is still out of commission. I cannot send her with, Silverback. Gracklepelt is complaining about thorns in his nest. Icy Pelt had a nice chat with a cat from another clan at the border. Ringmask wants to get to know Perch Dew better. Piper Arch wants everyone to stop pitying him. He's fine. Kit Kat might, like, walk down and walk directly over my laptop in a second. I can see her sitting up and she's, like, looking around trying to figure out how to get down from where she is. And, like, there's cats laying on the bed in front of her, so I think her only exit would be this way. So just a heads up. Streak Bumble is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Burdock Kit is watching Wheatheart work. Mink Kit is getting a badger right from Leap Swirl. Someone asked about Mink Kit's parents. Do you mean, like, Ashleep and Like, do you mean Ashleep and Rainmask, or do you mean the dead one? Bracken Kit wants to be big someday. So yeah, it is Rain Mask, who looks like this. And Ashley, who looks like this. And has lineup art. Bracken Kit, please survive your kitten cough. You want to be big someday, and I want you to be big someday. Breeze Kit can't wait for New Leaf. Sun Kit is craving the taste of rabbit. And Shadow Kit wonders what Streak Bumble is up to. Shadow Kit is interested in clan history, so I wonder if Shadow Kit was like, whoa, Streak Bumble used to be a leader? I want to hear about it. Just don't tell the baby about the murder. I wanted to send someone out with Tin Willow. Was it Flicker? Yes. Also, I need to do fake patrols because the apprentices are not old enough. We're getting Moss. Tin Willow leads the way. Good job. Fake patrol because you're not old enough. Maki Ivy can go out with Heather Fur and Leopard Spots. Actually, no, I kind of want to send Leopard Spots out with Wheat. Hello. Before they know it, they're tired, thirsty, and forced to return with nothing to show for it. Let's send out Wheat and Leopard. We're going hunting. Despite the snow, we make a successful hunting patrol. Leopard Spots leads the way home, a sense of security and confidence. Anyone in particular we want to send out Chestnut Wolf? Should it Chestnut Wolf? Chestnut Wolf! Chestnut Wolf! No! Chestnut Wolf, no! Chestnut Whiff. Whiff. The word is whiff, not woof. We can send out Chestnut with Alpheus. Okay. Oh, here comes my cat, I think. Nope, she's still thinking about it. Looking for Horsetail. Chestnut Paw trots over, asking why Horsetail grows so weirdly. You say Chestnut with like the double F's. I have a lisp. I can't really say TH. My mother bullies me by making me say free Ferdy free. You asked for a picture of Kit Kat. I actually did recently send a picture of Kit Kat in the Discord. Give me a second. I accidentally flashbanged her. Boop, there's Kit Kat. I accidentally flashbanged her with the flash on my phone, and it gave her the prettiest blue eyes ever. Like, it looks like she has a filter on. Also, ads in 1 minute. Anyway, Alpheus encourages Chestnut Paw's interest in the topic. Good job. Leap's World can go out with Milkweed Mask and Cloudy Chomp. Hello, Scent of a Mouse. Milkweed Mask gets it. She is so fluffy. She's very fluffy. She actually has, like, the beginning of a mat on her fur, but she's not been letting me brush it, so I've been doing it very slowly over the course of, like, a couple days. Like, over a day or so. because she is not enjoying being brushed. Also ads right now. But I'm making progress on getting that out. In general, Kit Kat is actually really good at grooming herself. She just has like a couple spots that she can't really reach. We could do solos. Hello, Twilight Fur. Don't. Thank you. Flintmore, Peachy. We have enough medicine cats. And then Copper Speckle. Got lost on the territory somehow. Kit Kat's got more of like a hazily eye color. Hey, look. Hi, Kit Kat. Show me. They're like a greenish yellow. Halshade can go out with Silverback. New practice fighting techniques. Nice practice session. Freeze Tooth can go out. Don't. Thank you. Immediately turns and heads home. Skystar can go out with Chasing Zoom. Hello, Rabbit. We get it. Lake Spots can... Let's send you on a date. Dust Bunny asked Lake Spots for his advice with something. Lake Spots refuses, saying they have no time to talk. Dust Bunny accepts that answer, crestfallen, her tail drooping. That's not good. We could do a big one. Trickle, Tomago, Aiden, Sharp Daisy, Leaf Cave, and Rubble Spider. It's a kitty pet. We're gonna ignore that. Basalt Rock, Perch Dew. Good chance to practice new hunting techniques. Oh, she got down. So for context of why I thought she was gonna step on my computer, by the way, to get down, she just jumped in the middle of Pippi, Colby, and Puddles. Like all three of them. And they're all looking up very annoyed. Basalt Rock makes a stupid comment about Perch Dew's favorite technique, and it sours the rest of the training session. Stormy Wing, Jasmine Aster, and Oleander Caw. Teamwork. No one steps up to teach. Good job, guys. Icy Births and Deaths. Chestnut Paw. Ooh, Icy Pellet has green cough. And that worries Chestnut Paw. I'm getting deja vu. Story Wing and Tin Willow have another baby. They have a baby. Actually, is that their first baby? I think you guys already have kids. Yeah, Milkweed, Perch, and Heather are your babies. Also, I see a ginger baby. Trickle Blotch was looking for someone from Hornet Clan. Alpheus' running nose has stopped running. Heather Fur was touching noses with someone from Galaxy Clan. Interesting. Flickertooth has yellow cough. Lightshade Sprain is feeling better. Lightshade got a running nose. Chestnut Days. I'm gonna retcon that to say Milk Hair. Watching her proudly from among the Star Clan cats. That's cute. Wait, that's the exact same... Chestnut Wolf saw Alpheus watching from the Starry Cats when Chestnut Wolf was named, I'm pretty sure. Not Alpheus. Alcyone. Well, there goes Bracken Kit. Rest in peace, little man. I kind of expected that. Bracken Scar. MossClan is a side clan in my main Galaxy Clan series if you're brand new to the entire channel. It's just a clan with a bunch of cats, and they're kind of struggling. We have a brand new leader. It is a game based off warrior cats. Cardboard fields back to normal. And rest in peace, Bracken Kit. Skystar got scared by a mouse while hunting. Leap's Roll almost died of embarrassment after a recent fumble. Model Iris is helping out in the medicine cat den. You don't join the clan. It's like a little, like, video game thing. Alpheus is playing a prank on Copper Speckle. Wait, we have, I didn't notice it was playing. Ghost is playing. The song that I said would give a sneak peek. A verbal sneak peek for Galaxy Clan. Let me think. I have a couple in mind. Give me a second while I decide which one to give you. Let's see. Okay, I'll let you know that Galaxy Clan has a new mediator. That will be your sneak. Okay, and we're back. Chestnut Days wonders if she could borrow some catmint from the other clans. Cold, fast as the wind. Ashley left Bracken Kit's vigil early due to grief. That is sad. Can you mediate these two again? Thank you. Peachy ate a mouse while on patrol. Silverback is out on a walk in the territory. Cardboard knows that she'll be picked to go to the gathering. Wheatheart is debating on which prey to take from the fresh kill pile. Excuse me, I need to cough. I'm gonna hydrate before I dehydrate. I'm now out of Sprite. I cannot hydrate. Also, Leopard Spots doesn't apologize even though everyone knows she's in the wrong. What did you do? Dust Bunny is looking forward to the next gathering. Aiden tries to set a good example for younger cats. Lake Spots wants to compliment Milkweed's fighting techniques. Hoping Streak Bumble will tell him a new story again. Leaf Cave is fumbling over her words. Chasing Zoom daydreams about being a warrior in Leopard Clan. Trickle Blotch is eavesdropping on Twilight Fur. Sharp Daisy helps out around camp in between her duties. Rebel Spider saw some kitty pets playing with colorful moss balls. Twilight Fur can't find Tamago Spot anywhere. Oleander Caw almost died of embarrassment after a recent fumble. Flintmore saw Two-Leg Kit playing with a kitty pet. Tamago Spot is reevaluating her morals. I kind of want to send you on a solo. Before I forget. Ooh, a dream. Okay. Knows the next steps. Interesting. Maki Ivy is worried Leaf Cave is overworking. Cloudy Chomp, today is just not her day. Basalt Rock is bounding for the territory, scaring away all the prey. Jasmine Aster sparring with clanmates. Freeze Tooth pounds on some movement under the snow. Copper Speckle had a nice chat with kitty pet. Halshade is having a nice conversation with the cats guarding camp. Milkweed Mask crashes for the bushes and ruins clanmates' hunts. Daydreaming of one day discovering something new and exciting. Heather Fur is wondering what the inside of a two-legged den looks like. Giving advice to the Rebel Spider. Saw some wandering two legs. You're still too old to, too young to go out. You're playing a prank on Bracken Kit. Bracken Kit died. Okay. Liarpaw is fetching Crag Kit for another cat that was looking for him. Gracklepelt can't stand this cold. Icypelt hopes that she will make it through Leaf Bear. Rainmask picked the best spot in the burial grounds for Bracken Kit. I'm sad. Pipe Arch is glad he retired. Streak Bumble saw a two-leg kit playing with a kitty pet. Burdock Kit is whining about the cold. Mink Kit can't stand this cold. Breeze Kit snaps at Chestnut Days for trying to help her with something she can do just fine. Sun Kit is whining about having caught frostbite despite having just stepped outside. Shadow Kit is whining about having caught, again, same thing. And Crag Kit is a little orange baby. Hello. Who is your biological parent? Very orange cat. That makes sense. Ooh, Omen Sight. I wonder if Crag Kit is going to get Omen Sight. You know what Crag Kit is going to end up looking like? A mackerel short-furred ginger cat with emerald eyes. He's going to end up looking like Emerald Jumble. Who did I say I wanted to send anyone out specifically? Kami-sama. I love all the different people that you thought I was going to say instead of Emerald Jumble. Oh yeah, the apprentices need to go out because they're not old enough yet, so fake patrol. Do not proceed. Silver solo based on status. Okay. Well, okay. Things fast, scrambling on top of one of the larger rocks in the midst of tumble. It isn't the most stable thing to push off of, but it gives her leap enough momentum to get her clear of the collapse. Badly shaken, she wastes no time heading back to camp. Random solo? Kami-sama. This could be 2 cats joining the clan, or we could find 2 dead cats. I'm gonna go for it anyway. Nope, 2 dead cats, Sadie and Bite, found curled together. That's sad. Who were Sadie and Bite? Hello, Bite. Ooh. 17 moons old, a cold rogue. The torty patch makes Bite look like they have 2 nose dots. And then Sadie was 46 moons old, confident, learner of lore, great climber, also a rogue. Rest in peace, random cats. Skystar is not doing good. To contrast the solos I just did, let me do, actually no, let me send these guys on a date. I haven't done that all year. And they just had baby. It's an exhausting day. Tin Willow starts chatting with Stormwing to pass the time, but they have absolutely nothing in common. Great job, guys. And he just had another baby. Okay, let's do a big one now. Aiden, Copper Speckle, Flintmore, Leap Sprawl, Oleander Caw, and Lightshade. Lightshade purrs to Aiden, keeping him calm as the patrol carefully digs down to him. Thank you. Rubble Spider, Milkweed Mask. Heatherfur, Leaf Cave, Dust Bunny. Hello, Hornet Clan. We have a nice conversation. We can do a patrol free. Cloudy Chomp, Wheatheart, Cardboard. 2-on-1 fighting. They team up against Cloudy Chomp. Cloudy Chomp tries to keep her eyes on both her clanmates at once, but Cardboard and Wheatheart find a rhythm together. Cloudy Chomp can't keep up. After the match, Cardboard and Wheatheart agree they'll have to try some of these moves in a future skirmish. Freeze Tooth, Perch Dew. Hello. Maki Ivy. Bird. We catch it. Hello. More Milgram is playing. Basalt Rock. Chasing Zoom. Hello. We're hunting. Leopard Spots. Let's send you on another date. Yeah, it's Haru. Large dog. Okay, good. We didn't die. Hal Shade. Lake Spots. Jasmine Aster. Rabbit. Rallies almost instantly. And then let's send out the rest of the warriors. So, Twilight Fur, Trickle Blotch, and Peachy. Hello, Galaxy Clan. Trickle Blotch, tried to steal a rabbit, got caught, and got in trouble. Alpheus can go out. Let's go out with Chestnut Days again. Ooh, Star Clan Dream. Chestnut Days had one. Let's see. A dream of a truth unbelieved, a cat's last breath, and a belly so empty she feels nauseous. Huh. A belly so empty she feels nauseous reminds me of Hornet Clan, because they were kind of starving earlier. Interesting. Anyway. Only 2 more moons. Icy Births and Deaths. No! Well, Leopard Spots, I will say, lived longer than she did in the Galaxy Clan saved. I'm still not saying how Leopard Spots died in Galaxy Clan, but she got bit by a snake and succumbed to the venom. Also, MossClan didn't give J-Clan anything for Yellow Cough. They have hardly enough for their own clan. And then Viper Clan asked them for Mallow, and they only have enough for ourselves, too. Oh my god, and Skystar was attacked and killed by a dog. They have 8 lives left. Mala Iris's tail is feeling better. I don't think it was before it could bite someone Silverback, I'm gonna be honest. A little too late, but thank you for killing the snake at least. Lightshade's running nose is gone. Twilight Fur thought they were walking a snowdrift until it gave way and they broke their leg. Breeze Kit stares, curious. She can't feel the spasms wrecking her paralyzed half, but Chestnut Days seemed worried anyway. That's concerning. Sunkit keeps falling to one side. Eventually it's clear that one of her legs on that side is just not as strong as the others. Petals, stop kicking litter all over the floor. Buddy. No. Don't dig at the carpet. Give me a second. Petals. No. Don't do that. Anyway, Sunkit then tells the clan stories about the Sundrown place, the bird who lost its wings, and the betrayal of the ravens. Interesting story of that last one. Man, I'm sad about Leopard Spots, but Leopard Spots lived a little bit longer. Skystar already lost a life. Leaps roll questions whether he's respected or just tolerated. Model Iris is drinking water from a nearby stream. Althea thinks Leaps roll is doing poorly as deputy. Well, that probably answers Leaps roll's question. Tin Willow is wondering what living with two legs must be like. Chestnut Days wonders if StarClan has given Tin Willow any prophecies. Ashleep is feeling excited. Let's see. By the way, we don't have another mediator, but I've been trying to, like, see if we do get another mediator, which, by the way, look at that dislike for their own mate. Because look at Tamago's spot in Chasing Zoom. That I can't mediate because Ashleep is the mediator. Peachy wants to critique Lightshade's fighting techniques. Silverback is whining about clan duties. Cardboard tries to set a good example. Wheatheart also trying to set a good example. Dust Bunny had a nice chat with Loner. Aiden is sparring with some clanmates. Lake Spots is waiting to watch the sunset. Stormwing is eavesdropping on Chestnut Days. Leaf Cave saw some wandering two legs. Chasing Zoom is trying to set a good example. Trickleblotch had a nightmare about being on Trick's own. Sharp Daisy doesn't get any work done all morning, too busy climbing trees. Your mate just died, girl. Your mate just died. Like... Oh, you got jealous and disliked her a bit. What happened? Worried one of her friends likes Leopard Spots more. Leopard Spots can't stop gushing over Sharp Daisy. Wants to critique Lightshade's fighting techniques. Twilight Fur leaves fresh kill at the grave of dead loved one. Oleander Call almost died of embarrassment after a recent fumble. I was trying to remember if Twilight Fur lost any siblings this year in Hornet Clan. Because I think they did. Yeah, they did. They did. I'm forgetting the giant one. Scale Plume. Almost died of embarrassment. Wonders who Wonders what Halshade is up to. Tamago Spot always cheers the loudest. I can't read today. It's fine. Feeling sassy. Love that for you, dude. Sneezes when a snowflake lands on her nose. Whining about clan duties. Wants to compliment Milkweed Mask's fighting techniques. Freeze Tooth is panicking over something minor. Copper Speckle is considering bending the rules a bit, just this once. Halshade guards camp. Milkweed Mask got caught in a sudden downpour and is not happy. Perch Dude doesn't want to go on dust patrol. Daydreams about being a warrior in Tiger Clan. Yeah, Scale Plume died. Sorry if you missed that. Scale Plume got murdered by Maxstar. Wants to slip back into her nest. Lightshade is regretting not going to sleep earlier. K-Paw's a yappy little dog. Liarpaw wants to become a fierce warrior someday, and you guys can actually go out on patrol this time. Gracklepelt leaves the conversation after it reminds him of things he'd rather forget. Honestly, you're still a mad lad from surviving your carrion-place disease. Icypelt is eavesdropping on Twilight Fur. Rain Mask is worried about Breeze Kit. Piper Arch feels like he is missing out on adventures. Streak Bumble declares that she will fight alongside the warriors in battle. Interesting. Burdock Kit has taken the role of guarding the fresh kill pile from cats wanting an extra piece and is taking her job very seriously. Same with Mink Kit. Breeze Kit is whining about the cold and you currently are sore. Sun Kit is whining about having frostbite despite having just stepped outside, and you currently have a weak leg that you were born with. Shadow Kit wants to join the hunting patrol but can't. And Crag Kit is hunting bugs. Your bossy and a picky nest builder. You're a little more orange, little more pinkish than Emerald Jumble. Your colors are more like Yucca Leaf, actually. Also, someone said they meant to look at the Dark Forest. Wants to hurt those who wronged him. Wonders what Aiden would think. Aiden never knew you. First patrol for Liarpaw. She's meant to find Chasing Zoom posing as an enemy warrior somewhere. I have trauma with this patrol. Thank you, didn't die. Sluggishly, Liarpaw heads out into the territory to find Chasing Zoom. By the time the sun starts to set, she's about to lose hope. However, she spots Chasing Zoom nibbling on a pigeon's wing. Imagining an enemy warrior, Liarpaw attacks Chasing Zoom and catches her off guard. After a brief tussle, Chasing Zoom admits defeat and guides Liarpaw home. Thank you. And then Cave Paw and Copper Speckle. Fat Rabbit, are we gonna steal? Yep. Copper Speckle killed it and then got chased over the border by a Galaxy Clan cat. Galaxy Clan is not happy we keep stealing. Crane Dapple did indeed get this patrol for the first time with Swan Song. But she couldn't find him in time and spiraled. Hello, Hornet Clan. Nice conversation. Oh wait. Model Iris isn't sick anymore. Ooh, a presence. Is it perhaps Tulip Beetle? Model Iris softly alerts the rest of the patrol, the visitor. With respectful nods, the patrol pauses, tucks their paws together neatly, and sits to converse with the Star Clan cat. Rebel Spider can go out with Freeze Toothed and Dust Bunny. Hello, J-Clan. Nice talk. Let's do a solo. Hello, Sharp Daisy. Don't. Thank you. Follows the sun all the way to the source, the wide slavering jaws of the source, and the huge dog barks ferociously as it bears down on her. Sharp Daisy's fur stands on end, and she responds on instinct alone, which is to say, she barks at it. We could check Tulip. Tulip Beetle is feeling happy. Jasmine Aster can go of Lightshade and Aiden. We're getting ads in about 1 minute. Sorry, House Kitty Pet. We're pretty full. Wheatheart can go out with Stormy Wing and Peachy. A vision. No one can make sense of it. Let's send out Milkweed, Perch, and Heather. Just some young cats. I'm not sure if these are all siblings. I think at least 2 of them are. Let me double check. I'm not the most, I don't remember the most. Yes, those are all siblings. I did not misremember. 2-on-1 fighting. Heatherfur and Milkweed Mask team up against Perchdew. Perchdew shocks them by springing forward and knocking Heatherfur off her paws. There's an ad right now. Before she can scramble to her feet, Perchdew whirls around, shoulders Milkweed Mask off balance, and pins her down. Heatherfur and Milkweed Mask exchange shocked and impressed glances from their backs on the ground. The ads support me. Thank you for watching. Honey! Hi, Honey Bear. Dracoma's in chat. That's my boyfriend. Also, rip your Wi-Fi. Oleander Caw, Cardboard, and Maki Ivy. Large Dog. Maki Ivy got bit. That's not good. He's not a bear, but he likes bears. Let me be a cringe couple with our cute couple names. Let me embarrass my boyfriend. It's Honey Bear because he calls me Honey Bunny. That's the answer. It's not like a reference to a kinkajou or something. Flintmore, Tamago Spot. Hello, mouse. Also, I'm still working on that anniversary video. I did show him the work in progress because my computer ate all the progress. It will come out eventually. It's just late now. But to anyone that doesn't know, last month was our 10-year anniversary. Lake Spots can go Trickle Blotch and Leap Swirl. Hello, bird. We catch it. Leaf Cave, Howlshade. We're going hunting. We get it. Tin Willow can go out. Looking for dandelions. Truly miserable, but you get dandelions and wild garlic. Alpheus and Chestnut Days. Dream. Alpheus can't make sense of it. Could be the same dream. And last time skip. I'm scared. Thank you all. Icy Pelt no longer has green cough. Has survived yet another year. Ashleep was seen taking food from a two-leg. Piper Arch was trying to flip up his nest when he discovered he was a victim of a prank. Copper Speckle got beat up by Turbo. Turbo is causing some angst. Skystar is picking the burrs from her pelt. Leap Swirls relieve Ashleep sided with him during an argument. Is there anyone in particular we should be mediating with? I'm sad. Thank you for reminding me of Frost. Oh! I mean, you also like Tin Willow, but something to note of. I mean, Skystar currently has a mate, but who knows? What do you think of Cloud? Oh, you also like Sharp Daisy and Trickle Blotch and Lake Spots. You don't like Dust Bunny. Or Milkweed. Oh, that's sad. That's your niece. Leap, what is this? Let's mediate Milkweed and Leap so that he gets along better with his niece, maybe. Tidying up camp, had a nice chat with Kitty Pet, checking up on the Warriors, playing Moss Ball with Mint Kit, cute. listening to both sides of an argument, so let's see if this will help. Hello. The dislike didn't go down, but the platonic like went up a bit. Leap is a bye disaster. Peachy tries to set a good example for younger cats. Silverback is playing a prank on Liarpaw. Cardboard is trying to set a good example. Wheatheart wants to get to know Oleander Caw better. Oleander Caw was the apprentice of Milk Hair. Dust Bunny is relieved Leaf Bear is finally over. Aiden saw a pair of 2 legs in our camp. Lake Spots wants to critique Cloudy Chomp's fighting techniques. Stormy Wing wishes he could take the day off. Leaf Cave got scared by a mouse. Chasing Zoom tries to set a good example. Trickle Blotch is looking forward to finding more prey. Sharp Daisy got startled by a squirrel. Rubble Spider had a nice chat with Loner. Twilight First also watering 2 legs. Oleander Caw is soaking in the new leaf warmth. Flintmore is growing fond of Sunkit. Cute. Tomiko Spot wants to critique Oleander Caw's fighting techniques. Maki Ivy takes pride in how well run his patrols always are. Cloudy Chomp can't keep up with Ashley. Basalt Rock sticks her tongue out at a mouse that barely escaped her pounce. Jasmine Aster is the only cat not bothered by a snoring clammate. Freeze Tooth is looking forward to today. Copper Speckle saw a kitty pet rolling around a 2-leg garden. Halshade brought Chestnut Days a berry to identify. Milkweed Mask is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Perch Stew is looking forward to finding more prey. Didn't need to know that, Heather. Flickertooth is enjoying the warmth of New Leaf. Lightshade is looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. K-Paw enjoys the warmth of New Leaf. Liarpaw got caught trying to sneak out of camp without a mentor. I'm gonna send you out alone. It says you got caught, but I'm still gonna do it. Don't. Thank you. That could have been bad. Grackle Pelt saw a kitty pet sitting calmly next to dog is still here. Icy Pelt is having a hard day. Rain Mask is on a walk. Piper Arch smiles as he reminisces about the past. Streak Bumble thinks about going on a little jaunt. Burdock Kit wonders if she would be a good swimmer. Mink Kit is watching the sky for hawks. Breeze Kit is watching Flintmore work. Sun Kit had a nightmare involving the rushing river. Shadow Kit is waiting patiently for her turn. And Crag Kit is relieved Leaf Bear is over. Let's see. I kind of want to send you 2 out. Badger set. Okay, good. We put loose rocks in front of it. Let's see. There was someone else I wanted to send out together. Oh, I wanted to send you out with Oleander. Hello, Viper Clan. Nice conversation. Give me ideas of who to send out together while I look at the Dark Forest. Cats are trading, apparently. You leave Flickertooth alone. I see solos, but I'm waiting to see if anyone had any specific cats first that they wanted to, like, go out together. Chestnut and Freeze. Freeze Tooth tells Chestnut Days about the dream. Stares at Freeze Tooth with a cold look, telling her to figure out her dreams herself. Oh boy. Doubtful someone like Freeze Tooth would have a vision. Let's see. Sky and their mate. Borderline. Hello, J-Clan. Don't. Thank you. Lost J-Clan apprentice. Skystar chuckles, guides them home. Someone said Lake Bunny. Practice teamwork with her mate. Everything seems to be going well, then Lake Spots trips over his paws and introduces his muzzle to the ground at speed. Maybe they need to go back to basics. Yeah, a truth unheard prophecy. I'm pretty sure Flickr is out of commission. I can't send out Flickr. Any other specifics you wanted to send out before I do solos? Dumpty went Humpty, Dumpty went Humpty, Dumpty went down. Moss? Mouse dung. Could not get the moss. Something dug it up. Aiden with who? Just Aiden alone? Okay. Is he gonna eat? He resists temptation. Good job. I can't send out Sharp and Wheat because I already sent out both of them. Oh, Cave Pod needs to go out with someone, so go out with Peachy. Hello, Kitty Pet. Sorry, Kitty Pet. Any other specifics before I start doing solos? Random solos. Heatherfur. Hello, Shrew. We narrowly miss it. Perch. Hello, Viper Clan Scent. Either the trespasser is good at concealing their trail or they need to work on their tracking skills. They can't find it. The whole day has been wasted. Leaf Cave. Sorry, Loner. Basalt Rock. Is Basalt Rock doing a good job pursuing what's important to her? She finds peace within herself. May not be flawless, but she's trying hard and believes in in the path she's taking. Big Patrol. Jasmine, Aster, Lightshade, Milkweed Bask, Flintmore, Leap Squirrel, and Stormy Wing. No, sorry. Solo. Chasing Zoom. Fine. Storm Speckle. Hello. You're 56 moons old, ambitious, great speaker, good climber. Formerly a loner, you have a broken bone. Welcome. We'll get to know you next year if you don't die. Got lost in the territory. Howlshade, Tamago Spot, and Cardboard can go out. Hello, bird. We catch it. And lastly, Tin and Alpheus. Nice. Spot the sun. Sunlight feels great, and they have a successful discussion talking about what came up at the last half-moon meeting and whether it'll affect MossClan, and they got Daisy. And that is the end of the year for MossClan. MossClan was pretty dramatic. I'm sad about Leopard Spots. I thought we saved her. We did not. But we got Skystar and Leap Squirrel because both Piper Arch and Streak stepped down. We also have Chestnut Days to draw. Still no other mediator besides Ashley, but she did get a mate and babies. So, yeah, that was a year. Could have been a lot worse. We just need to look at our last stream for that. Yeah, and Milkhair died too. Two anxiety kitties leading the clan. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna end stream now because I want something to drink and I'm out of stuff to drink. So I shall leave and I will see you next time. Peace. Also, you got the bonus information that Galaxy Clan has a new mediator. So yeah, anyway, peace.